Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Kris Kennedy.
I'm Brent Pinheiro.
Brent. What?
Yes, Kris.
What's going on with you, bro?
Kris, I'm in Saint Martin, which is the French side of this island. You on the Dutch side, my friend? Please come across. Step across. Yes. Because we're here for the Festival de la Gastronomie.
Yes. The Gastronomie Festival 2025.
Correct. Although I think I butchered that gastronomy a little bit.
Yeah. Your friend, she's looking at this right now and she's not too happy.
Yeah, Madam Poon,
she's like,
I apologize. Yeah, advertise, Madam Poon, advertise.
But of course, we're here for the next 5 days. We're going to be eating food.
Yeah, because their food is supposed to be really good.
Yes.
It's Creole food with the French flair, French cooking techniques. I heard it's amazing, so I'm really looking forward to that. To experience Saint Martin, the friendly island, they call it.
Yeah, the friendly island.
The friendly island,
And they also said that Saint Martin is the culinary capital of the Caribbean.
Well, they call themselves that. A couple others call themselves that as well. So we'll be the judge.
We'll see. Of course, we're going to be taking you around. We're going to be visiting some of their famous beaches. We're going to be at some of the Lolos eating some food as well.
Yes.
We're going to be doing some candle making and, show you around and show you why Saint Martin is so beautiful and so,
It's special.
It's
special because it's one of the few islands in the Caribbean that actually it has a border, obviously. But one side is owned by the French, one side is owned by the Dutch. So you can just jump between the border. There's no passport. No passports necessary.
Yeah.
So we're going to explore. We're going to enjoy, and we'll take you along for the ride.
Indeed. Kris Kennedy.
Brent Pinheiro.
For the next 5 days right here in beautiful Saint Martin. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just in case you're wondering where exactly Saint Martin is, it's in the northern Caribbean, right between Anguilla and Saint Barts in the island chain. And depending on where you are on the island, you can even see them in the distance, both easily accessible by ferries and planes. This is a volcanic island, so the vegetation looks a little different to some of the islands you may be used to. However, don't let these cacti fool you. It is far from a wasteland. Fresh fruits and vegetables can and are grown here, and they are delicious, trust me. But it also means there are some things that grow on these hills that you won't find in other parts of the Caribbean, like the guava berry. Not to be confused with guava, the guava berry, scientifically known as Merceria floribunda, that word, is a small round fruit that grows on the guava berry tree. Guava berry liqueur is a popular drink here, so for our first stop in the 5-day adventure, we're visiting guava berry Colombia tradition to learn how it's transformed from berry to iconic drink. Usually harvested in September when ripe, the berries are either deep purple or yellow-orange, and as I soon learned, it tastes nothing like guava. Once processed, they are fermented in local rum with a super secret blend of spices and sugar for several years. Mr. Lewis refused to tell us what that secret blend is, but he did offer samples. And well, who doesn't love a sample, right? We started off easy. However, the Dutchies that had joined us on our little adventure, handling it like champs. But boy oh boy, what? Sample number 5? It was like time to call it quits.
She tapped out.
And also, if you're not a drinker like Brent, that's okay. You can still try guava berry in a multitude of ways, including jams, jellies, and even pepper sauce. Yep, look at Mr. Guava berry being versatile. So, just to recap, not guava, not found everywhere, and the liqueur, definitely not for the weak. Next up, hopefully somewhere with water. And maybe fewer refills. Coming up, the beach is calling and we're answering. A little vitamin C never hurt nobody. Alright, so we are going on a boat excursion right about now,
That's right, Sun, Sea, Sand. Caribbean has it, most islands have it. St. Martin has it, obviously. We're going to check out their version of it and have a time.
Yeah, we're actually going to be going to Tintamary. That's an island off of St. Martin. And you know, I'm just looking forward to swim with the turtles, you know, do some snorkeling in the mix, and you know, just bask in the atmosphere.
The atmosphere.
What about you?
I think I'm looking forward to lunch. Looking forward to lunch. No, yeah, I'll swim a little bit, obviously, but lunch, I've ordered the tuna poke bowl.
Right.
The ice cream dessert sounds very, very good.
Right.
And a daiquiri virgin, of course, but I think that's my...
I actually just went simple. I did some water, a shrimp burger, some fries, and I get...
Oh yeah, that's simple, boy. Well, we had the marina, so let's head out.
Yeah. So fun fact, the Anse Marcel Marina can hold up to 125 boats of all different shapes and sizes, but we only need one. And our captain, of course. Captain Elliot here is taking us through a safety briefing and showing off all the features of the boat. The most important one being...
So for the drink, we have this cooler just right there. It's full with juice and booze. So if you want, at any time, if you want a special drink or stuff, just let me know.
Nice. Now that we know where the drinks are, it's time to head out to sea. Our first stop is Tintamary Island. Though now it's uninhabited, the island was once inhabited by a Dutchman named Diederik Johannes van Romont in the early 1900s. However, it was later sold in 1931 to the Mayor of St. Martin. Nowadays, it's a popular day trip for tourists looking to chill out in the turquoise waters. Apparently, you can even spot sea turtles by the boats, but first order of business, a drink from the captain himself. Now, let's go spot some sea turtles. Folks, Brent is talking his big game about floating and showing off, but you know what's not floating? His GoPro strap. Thankfully, Elliot is not only an expert driver, but also an expert diver. Again, a big thank you going out to Captain Elliot, and Brent, I would advise you not to bring any more GoPro straps, especially in the water. Let's not do that, come on.
Perfect.
However, all that floating has made us hungry, and with no turtles in sight, we're off to our lunch stop, which is on a different island called Pinel. So it seems like everyone has the same idea to get lunch at Pinel, because as you can see, we have found ourselves in a bit of boat and kayak traffic. Wow, look at these guys fly. Alright, so we have arrived at our lunch stop. We have two options. We either take the boat, like what Brent and I'm doing, very boring, or take a swim.
Kris, I am interrupting your narration here just to say the quote-unquote very boring method was also very fun, and you took so long that I had time to walk up the stairs and watch you swimming. Just saying. Okay, continue your narration.
Yeah, thanks Brent. Okay, yeah. Anyway, the very fun method did take a bit longer than I expected, but I made it, most importantly. I didn't stop to think about how long that's when I had to stop, take a breather, but I made it. Let's eat.
You ready?
Let's go. Curry Bunny offers fresh seafood dishes, so fresh in fact that you can choose your own lobsters from the trap next to the boardwalk. I know I said I ordered the shrimp burger, but look at these bad boys. Unfortunately, Brent wasn't brave enough to hold one, but is lobster burger a thing? Also, Brent says to tell you all that the ice cream with fresh fruit dessert was 10 out of 10. So, time to head back to the boat. And yes, I've learned my lesson, no more swimming. And from there, it's a nice, relaxing ride back to the marina. It's no Harbour Master cruise, but it's just as fun.
Coming up, lunch is over, so it's time to think of dinner. We're hitting the Festival de la Gastronomie for some more treats and eats. St. Martin's Festival de la Gastronomie, or Gastronomie Festival, is the island's premier food event, bringing together top chefs, hospitality students, and food lovers from across the globe. Those of us who are culinarily inclined even took part in cooking workshops. Kris and I teamed up to make a dish called Sexy Pig. Full disclosure, we did not choose that name. Well, as the president of the St. Martin Tourist Office told me, this 50th edition celebrates food, people, and culture, especially at night.
Hey, what's going on? Actually, Kris and I have Brent with me.
Yes.
We are in the Gastronomie Village 2025, the final night.
Yeah, St. Martin has brought it. We had day one, we had, that was jazz. Day two, that was zouk. And day three, it's not we have music, but it's really about the barbecue competition. Finally, it's going to be amazing. But last night it was so full here, it was crazy. It was crazy. You can walk, but I can get me a drink. But now that there's less people here, that means we get to try something.
So you want to challenge?
It's not a challenge. I challenge him by. No, remember the star ingredient for the festival has been passion fruit, right? Passion fruit. So I'm gonna challenge you to find something with passion fruit in it, something unique. Something I don't want to say with no passion fruit doubles. Do not come back here with passion fruit doubles, Kris. We will fight.
We will see. We will see.
Right. So
I'm gonna get some.
you think so?
I'm telling you.
All right. So challenge accepted.
All
All right. Be back here in 5. Back here in 5. Yeah. All right, so like Kelly, I have a dilemma. Do I go for classic French cuisine? I mean, we are in St. Martin, right? But then Kris might try to go like really special, like crabback or something. So let's see what there is there first. Let's get in his mind. I'm getting in his mind.
All right, follow me. Let me go.
I think Christmas ham, a Christmas ham with passion fruit, boy.
So, you going to make the ball with save you have anything? Right? Passion.
No, you know what? I think I will go classic French. Going for a crab.
Look. Look. He cheating. You feel like I believe it comes? Camera person? No.
See, here has French crepes. French, right? In St. Martin, French. Would make sense, right? I don't know if it will be Kris, but at least I'll get a good meal out of it. So. I need to kind of brush up on my French because I'm not exactly sure what the first two things on the menu are. Just seeing crepes. So I'll ask a question first and then make a decision.
Okay, so what can I get with the passion fruit sauce?
Anything you want.
Anything?
Yes.
So about what comes?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let me get the passion fruit.
Sure.
How much it is?
It's 12.
$12. So no more. Cool, I get it.
All right.
I have mine.
I have the winning one.
We'll see.
No, there's the winning one. No, wait, what time? What you want first? Reveal now, reveal.
Okay, so
Reveal.
this here is
A one
passion fruit conch.
Passion fruit
Passion fruit
conch.
conch.
I feel like I still have the winning one though.
Oh.
Because I have in my hand a savory crepe with sausage and passion fruit cream sauce. When in France,
This actually has passion fruit.
no.
sauce.
I think I'm. You know,
Specially made passion fruit sauce.
look. Talia, come and judge this now, please.
Let's come. Talia, come. I will only come now.
So we start with croissant. So far it's looking really yummy. I'm seeing a lot of veggies. It looks really good.
Three hours later. 1 minute, 37 seconds later.
It's very tough, but the flavors are there, for sure. It has, I'm tasting the passion fruit, I'm tasting some veggies in there, but it's a nice flavor, it's new as well. So it has a little kick as well, a little spice. It has a big meaty sausage in the middle of it, like that. And I heard it's passion fruit as well in there. And then it's basically passion fruit. The sausage is really strong. It's kind of overpowering everything. Yeah, I'm really tasting passion fruit. So in conclusion, I will have to give the winning meal to Kris solely because the passion fruit definitely won in that meal, and I did think
I won all the.
it tasted so good. I thought it was chicken. You know, they say everything.
Everything.
This meat tastes like chicken. So
It was actually conchs, and the reason why I chose conchs is because I saw it on the menu and I was like, let me go for something out of the ordinary. I also saw that they had passion fruit sauce, and I asked the woman at the stand, could I get passion fruit with anything here? She said, anything. I said, okay, no problem. Put my passion fruit sauce on my conchs, and she did that exactly. Yeah. So
you definitely
I'm
won
happy
that
that you like it.
Yeah, of course.
And someone actually bought it as well, so you know.
Yeah, he inspired people.
I inspired somebody, and she said it looked real good, and she bought it. So hey, yo, I inspiring people to buy conchs with passion fruit.
What are we doing next?
All right, so next we are going over to the barbecue, right? So the barbecue competition is on right now. Let's take you over. Let's go.
Alright, so we are at Taste of Joy. Of course, going to sample some of the wings. Look at the wings. So the wings is actually topped with creole sauce. Alright, it smells good. It looks good. Let's try the taste. And Brent is behind the camera because he knows the so I got it all the food now.
We want more wine. We need more wine. We want more wine. So children from different mothers could live nice.
Nice soft texture.
Let me be straight and very frank.
It's good.
Wife one handling issues
Taste of
by
Joy
the bank.
is where you
If
come
number
food
two
when you're
is unavailable. Number three have to
I got
put
some
food
food.
on the
I
table.
know what you, but I eat it.
Just in
I love
case
Brent.
she feeling sick
Chicken wings.
and she cannot do it.
Coming up, it's a side quest to remember who will be crowned the croissant king. Plus, we'll be dabbling in a little bit of chemistry as we make our very own signature scent. Well, bonjour from Saint Martin.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. We are in the car at 8:30. Why are we in the car at 8:30?
Because we are trying to find some croissants.
some croissants.
Croissants.
Well, Croissant. We'll get it. We'll get the pronunciation right at some point.
Croissant.
Let's ask them. We'll ask the true
We'll
French
ask them
people
when we get
what
there.
is pronunciation.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a side quest because we have some other things planned for today, but that's okay.
How did you come up with that?
Well, see what had happened was, right? I was given some bush tea punch, and I didn't realize that punch here means something completely different.
You was expecting something that we usually get.
Yeah, you know, like a little Seymour punch, you know, something like that. No?
Oh.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. And, let's just say the brain was firing. It was like very creative.
You fool
Right
yourself.
after, yeah. So we had a, so we had a croissant. I think you can say croissant in this clip. I think you say that already.
10 times.
I know you're a little competitive, eh? Croissant. So let's
going
look
to
at some.
croissant.
Yeah. No, we're not going to
Croissant,
croissant.
so-
We're going four.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Of course, you can get croissants in the supermarket, but what kind of quest would that be? Plus, we're looking for the freshest bakery croissants, and our search was over before it really began. Located in downtown Marigot, Chez Fernand is one of the most popular bakeries on the island, and I can see why. Now, I know this is big back behavior, but can I try one of everything? S'il vous plaît?
All right.
All right, so it's croissant time. Or does it say croissant? Because we got the correct pronunciation. Croissant. Well, this one is mine.
All right. So what you had?
Well, I was going to go for Nutella, but I found pistachio, and that is a unique flavor for me.
Are you extra?
I mean, extra. I'm trying something new. There's a difference here.
So I went with the same old ham croissant with cheese.
It's just a sense of adventure.
Come on.
Anyway, let us try this.
And
'cause
also, before you continue,
all right, that's true.
Talia has a cheese croissant. She's behind the camera.
behind the camera.
All right, so Talia is going to have her cheese croissant when she
We feed our
finishes.
yes, we feed our camera people. Pistachio croissant from Chez Fernand. Let's do this. I am very excited.
All right.
Speechless.
Oh, good.
It's like very soft and buttery. It's a good croissant. A croissant. Croissant. Yeah, you're beating me in this one. You're not beating me in this channel.
Croissant.
Croissant. All right, winner, chicken dinner. I am officially the champion of the great croissant war of 2025. Don't worry, Kris, we're back on the road, but our next stop requires virtually no competitiveness because it's all about being unique and creating your very own signature scent. That's right, we're about to make our own signature cologne at Tijon, and class is in session.
The first step is you have to look professional. So I'm gonna get my laptop. Thank you. God, I can't fit. There we go. Let's make some perfume.
Now, creating a perfume sounds easy enough. You pick 3 essential or fragrance oils that will form your top, middle, and base notes. Mix them together, add water and alcohol, and voila, you have perfume. Easy, right? Wrong. The first world problem is there are tons of scents to choose from. Over 300. So you could literally spend an hour smelling each one to figure out what they smell like. And then to figure out which scent will pair well with the other is another challenge. It's like being in school again, complete with a class clown. So even with some help, my first try was not great. But in the words of Aaliyah, you can always dust it off and try again. So this time, I went with some of the notes from one of my favorite colognes. After all, imitation is the best form of flattery. I chose my top, middle, and base notes, then combined it, poured it out into the bottle, and just like that, Tito number 86 was born, my very own custom scent. And if I ever wanted to go back and buy it, I could, because Tinshaw keeps each signature scent formula on file for reference. It's a unique and fun way to remember your time on the island.
Cheers.
Coming up, we're hitting the world famous Maho Beach, so Brent can check an item off his bucket list.
So Kris, you know, today's a very exciting day for me, personally.
Tell me why.
Tell me why. All right, because thousands of people fly into St. Martin every single day.
Right.
They come for food,
Right.
come for beach,
Right.
and some like me come for the planes.
The planes, you see.
The planes.
Tell me why.
All right, so it's because the runway is very, very close to the beach,
Right.
and the sand, and the water,
Right.
and so you can stand right there. The planes fly right overhead,
Nice.
and when they take off, you just get blown away by the sand as well.
So that is what you're looking forward to then?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
why?
that's the fun. I don't know. It's just something we do.
But that's kind of not safe too at the same time.
No, it's not safe,
Right.
and they do warn that you know it's dangerous,
Right.
and you should stay away. But we kind of still do it anyway. It's funny, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal here, so we must do it.
Yeah.
We have 4 options. We have a KLM, we have a Delta, we have an Air France, we have a WestJet flight.
Right.
So we must get blown down by one, at least one.
One.
We open for one.
We open for one.
And while we wait for that one, another reminder: authorities warned that the jet blast could result in damage or death. But that hasn't stopped the thousands of thrill seekers that flock to Maho Beach every year to get up close and personal with these beautiful machines. Size doesn't matter. Big or small, they love them all. For aviation enthusiasts like myself, this is the stuff bucket lists are made of. Time it just right, and one of the big boys will fly right over your head. In fact, here comes the Air France Airbus A330 from Paris now.
Good afternoon, bus good speed 126.
Faster than you can say guava berry, the aircraft is underground, but the Maho Beach experience isn't over. That was just the appetizer, because here at the Princess Juliana International Airport, being absolutely blasted by the engines of a massive jetliner is pretty much a rite of passage, and falling on is half the fun. The instructions are simple. Line yourself up with one of the plane's engines and either plant your feet firmly on the ground or sit. Ready? Here comes the WestJet flight. Okay, Paul. Why am I fighting for my life? And Kris is over there having the time of his life. Whose bucket list is this? Okay, back to being blown away. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
That was amazing.
That was alright. It was alright. For real.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Maho Beach is one of the most famous beaches in the world. All right, Kris, well, it's 5 days later.
Yes.
We're back in the airport right where we started, which means it's time to say goodbye.
Yes, and of course I must say thank you so much to the beautiful people of St. Martin.
Yes.
You know, for the food, the music, the vibes, the energy, the beaches, everything about this trip was truly amazing. I enjoyed every single bit of it.
Yeah, and I hope you guys had fun following our adventure.
Yes.
I had a lot of fun as well.
Yep.
And hopefully I will get to come back.
Yes, hopefully.
So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, all right?
Fingers crossed. So
But
for now,
until then, au revoir.
tot ziens.